Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about how you set up the %B and the bandwidth in Motive Wave. Again, if you're using a different charting software, this video will not be overly helpful for you. But if you're using Motive Wave, it will show you exactly how to set it up in Motive Wave. So we're going to come over to the Motive Wave charting application. If you're not already on your Bollinger Band template, we want to pull that up. I'm on the default template right now. So let's go over to the File menu and go down to Chart, Template, and then over to B-Band Suite. Now, alternatively, you can use the key command Option 7. That's the one we assigned to this one, and you could do that one. But we're just going to click on it, and there is our template. Now, what we want to do is we want to add the study. So let's go back up to the upper left corner, click on the Study menu. We're going to go down to General, and then we're going to come over to Bollinger Band %B. Now you notice both of these two indicators we want to add are right next to each other, Bollinger Band %B and Bollinger Bandwidth. So let's just click on the %B, and it will bring up this window right here. And when you see this, you're going to notice that the bars is already set at 20 and the standard deviation at 2. That's the setting that we want to use for this %B right here. Now, if you want to change some other distinctions, you want to change the line color, you can do that here. You can also change the top fill and the bottom fill. These top fills and bottom fills are going to show up when the %B is overbought or oversold. I'm going to change the line to a little bit of a thickness here. You know, I put it about 1.5, 1.5, or 2. That typically works pretty well. And then I'm going to hit create, and there it is across the bottom of our screen. Now, if you want to make that a little bit taller, if your screen's a little big, you can click on the black line and just drag it right up and rescale that just a little bit. Now what we need to do is we need to go add the Bollinger Bandwidth. So again, we're going to come to the Study menu, and we'll go down to General, and then we're going to come over to Bollinger Bandwidth. And when we click that, you'll get this menu. And again, the inputs are already predefined at 20 and 2. Those are the settings we're going to use. So we don't need to change that. If you wanted to, you could click on it and change it, but we don't need to. For the line, I don't particularly like a black indicator line here. I like a little bit of color. So let's maybe make it, well, fuchsia's a little over the top. Maybe do burgundy or something. And then I like to get a little bit of a thicker line. The fatness of the line doesn't really matter, but you know, I like to have it. And then one distinction that we can do, you could just plot it like that if you want to, but if you look at the little pencil just next to the line right here, click that, and you've got a few more distinctions you could make in here, one of which says shade type. You see the shade type? If you click that, I like to add this in here. You don't have to. I think it looks nice though. I do the below, and then when you put it in here, you've got a little shading in there with your Bollinger Bandwidth. Now again, that is not necessarily, you don't have to have that, but I kind of like the way it looks, and you can rescale these to make them look however you want them to look on your screen. And that's how you set that up in Motive Wave. Now, if you want to save that to a template, it's really easy. We're going to come over to the File menu, go down to Chart, and we're going to go to Template, and we're going to go Save as Template. Now, watch this. We've already got this one saved, so we'll just click on B-Band Suite for Bollinger Band Suite and click Save As, and it's going to say, do you want to overwrite this? You're going to say yes, and boom, it's done. Now, if we click on our key command Option 7 again, because that's the one we assigned it to, there are your Bollinger Bands as well as your %B and your bandwidth across the bottom. And that's how you set this thing up in Motive Wave.